Morning, girls. How are we doing? We are back here again with Foodie, Foodie the Beauty, the reverts of the Mariams, and this is Chinese craving mukbang. Again, when you're like so close to dying, should you be saying, mukbang, again? Also, isn't craving like another word for binging? Like the whole thing, and she says she definitely never does. Well, it's weird that suddenly you're obsessed with a certain type of food and you have to eat it, like mentally you have to eat it. I would call that a binge, but like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physicist or whatever she wants me to pretend to be, so I can comment on her definitely symmetrical face here. Is that a geometrist? Should I be a geometrist before I can like talk about your fucking weird ganked up ass face? Bro, let's just get into it. Let's go.
Well, hello there. Hi guys, welcome back to another vid.
Why do you do introductions like you're like, I don't know, like a 90-year-old doddering woman on like the BBC or something like that? It's like, well, hello there, darlings. Why do you do that? I don't know what is she going for? Like, what age range is she going for? She's going for like feeders, which I'm assuming are all like sweaty 35-year-old men who sit there with the pants down around their ankles. Like, she's going on TikTok, which is clearly her. Is she going for Goober? I think Goober wants to shit, just ran in and ran out again. Anna back. She does like TikTok, and it's very clearly trying to go for like a younger demographic. And she's like totally supportive that like Ghostface, I think, is like what 15 or something like that in her child. She does want a younger audience, but at the same time, she's trying to go for a Muslim audience. But at the same time, she's trying to go for like an ASMR. Like all the audiences she's trying to go for are different. And like in particular, the introduction doesn't make any sense because it sounds like she's talking to toddlers.
Today, I'm gonna have dinner with you guys.
Are you though?
I'm gonna eat anyway, may as well film it and hang it up.
Oh, so the honest part of you, it's like she had Tourette's, but she had like honesty Tourette's for 1 second there. It's like, I'm gonna have dinner with you. And even she like looked at the camera and then just kind of gave a house. I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat, so I might as well monetize it. I credit, I guess.
But
well, that's loud. Damn.
I'm having Chinese again, I know.
I know.
I crave this all the time. I love it.
I know, it's because you're addicted to food. It's called a binge, the B word, guys. You're kind of just like the D word, divorce.
They gave me a fork, but I'm gonna try chopsticks.
Is it rude to just say, look at the fucking stadia? Which is a very standard Northern Irish insult. It's look at the fucking stadia. That's you. Sometimes say ye at the end of it, but I don't really like the ye, but it's like the whole saying windows against saying windies thing. I don't really like the windies element of the Northern Irish accent. Look at this. What is she wearing? Like, why is it like crumpled, like wrinkled fabric here? And it just kind of suddenly stops. It's like she's like constantly wearing a bib. Can she take this part off only and wash it and leave the rest of it there? For when her and Salah having sexy times and she wants to show a tiny bit of cleavage.
Because noodles for me taste better with chopsticks. I don't know why. I just do.
Okay.
Julia, you're not.
But isn't that? I don't get her like relationship with chopsticks. I remember when she was doing that sushi mukbang fetish thing, which like she was just like, I don't do chopsticks. They're too difficult. But it's like, oh, but for noodles, fine. Even though noodles are more awkward to pick up with chopsticks than sushi, because sushi's like one big thing.
Can't have any of this stuff. Okay.
That doesn't look like noodles.
Of course, they didn't give me any soy sauce. Why am I not surprised?
Why am I not surprised? Literally, your last video was you complaining about relish. You complaining about some guy not getting relish, and you've already started this a minute in, complaining about not getting soy sauce.
It's probably. Oh yes, they did. What am I?
And they actually. You are stupid. You are stupid.
Literally a bag of sauces, and I'm like, there's no soy sauce.
Wow.
I'm in a weird mood, guys.
No, you're stupid.
Okay, so.
It's like I even said at the start of the last one.
Let's get to it.
She's like putting on like a fake, I'm so happy, yay, like version of herself, and I just don't buy it at all.
Come on. Come on.
Or could it be the thing I talked about in the last episode as well? Why do I always refer to it as episodes? But like, she's trying to like get into like Lolcow Live or something like that, and talking about how she'd appear on the show if they give her money and everything like that. I think she's suddenly worried, because everyone says she's boring, everyone says she has no personality. I think she's like, oh no, what if they look at my most recent videos and they don't see like a high energy, high personality person to invite on, so they won't invite me. Oh, hey guys, woo, I'm so fun, yay, I like talking and exaggerating my behaviors, yay, it's so fun. Do you think she's doing it for that reason? Just advertise herself? Oh, never mind. The personality died.
So on goes the sodiums.
How do you get it? It's funny because she's fat and dying. Aha!
That's it. I have a Alsi Cola.
So, are you disappointed? It's not Pepsi.
Okay.
I have an Alsi Cola. Okay. So sad.
Water.
Yay.
And a whole jar of pickles.
I wonder what she's actually happy about there on this entire. She didn't smile for this. 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 I have pickles.
Try these noodles. These noodles have chicken, beef, and shrimp. Like every part of an animal. And egg.
Why did you shake the chopsticks? I just saw something get yeeted across there.
I don't mind egg and fried noodles, but I don't know why I do this. I can't use chopsticks properly.
You can't use your hands properly, you can't use forks properly, you can't use spoons properly. Like, chopsticks, they're not weird.
And beauty bite.
Bismillah! And beauty bite! Yeah, I'm sure your God really is happy there that you put a lot of Bismillah, praising him, right next to beauty bite for you. That's the most.
Makes perfect.
That is genuinely the most exercise she got all day.
Let me just put some here. These pickles are the best.
I love she is like so addicted to pickles. She can't even just leave them in the jar and like kind of pick them out occasionally to have a nice little snack between bites of her main course. You need a snack, you know, obviously between bites of your main course. But she needs them to be like on hand, ready to grab. They're like a special forces team, always ready to go into action. They always have to be sitting there, ready for her to like drive by, grab one of them and put them in her mouth while she's like bringing her hand back from her cola.
If you're a pickle lover, comment below.
Please, I need the attention. So Local Live will hire me. Every time I start one of these mukbangs, like we're going to do a judgment in my head. It's like how much like eating noise am I going to cut out of this? Because sometimes like, yeah, so sometimes the juice just isn't worth the squeeze for it. Because you sit there and go like, oh God, especially ones where she's like, hi, what, talk. You know, it's like, and he's like, bro, I cannot be fucked editing around every single word. So sometimes I'll just cut things and just like sum them up. But sometimes, like recently, like I said in the last time, it's the eating noise haven't been as bad. So I'm assuming like the microphone's gone. This one, it's bad. It's bad against you. Like, oh, it's gonna be a lot of editing. Oh, thank God, she centered them in frame. I thought this looked terrible until then.
I don't have much to talk about. Vegetable spring roll, beauty bite.
No, you not having much to talk about in a mukbang. No, I'm so surprised as you eat yet another phallic object on screen. You know, again. Is that what it looks like? Thanks, bro.
I don't really have much of a life to talk about.
Yeah, we know.
Like, what does this mean?
Are you going to remember this next time you try and dunk on the reaction channels that no one can live half the life that you've lived? You have lived such an incredible, amazing life. You're a world traveler. You're a cultural ambassador. Are you going to remember this? Or is this yet another one? I was like, tee guys, I'm just such a normal housewife. Oh my God, I'm so fucking dainty. Until next time someone laughs at you for not having a life, and then you have to try and dunk on people by saying, well, I have a hamster.
I don't know, but it tastes good.
You picked that right out of her fucking minge, bro. Do you like to think that she's pantsless when she's doing? Because we never see down there. Do you like to think she's pantsless when she's doing this? Because do you honestly think Foodie really gets all dressed up for this? Because in my opinion, she walks around that house naked as fuck because she knows Salah can't do anything. What's he gonna do? Tell her to put clothes on? What? She'll just say, well, fuck you then, I'm going back to Canada. He has no part in the relationship anymore. So, like, 100%, she's just naked, and anytime she needs to film, she just quickly sticks some shit on over the top, and she just sits there, sweating into his chair.
I had Salah take me to the pet store.
I had Salah take me to the pet store. I was like, geez, bring round the Temu car and make sure it's not on fire. I need to go and pretend to get some food for my cat. That's why I've set it out here, so they think I'm a good pet owner. Foodie Beauty wins again.
With all the animals? You guys? Sorry, cover your ears, Julia. If I didn't have Julia,
you have Julia? Is Julia in the room with us right now? I'm gonna just mute that so you can just see the fucking creepy eye contact thing I was talking about in the last video. It's just, why?
I would be getting a long hair bunny.
Okay. Why can you not? Like, how does you having a cat stop you getting a rabbit? Like, how do those two in any way contradict each other? You have a fucking hamster.
They're so cute and docile. So cute. Oh my gosh. They're so friendly, these ones.
She also, it really sums up all she looks for in an animal. Because it's like, oh, do you want just a normal bunny? No, I want a long-haired bunny. It's like, you have a long-haired cat, and you don't even brush the cat. Why do you want a long-haired rabbit now? And it's just so cute. It's like, do you know what? I think like people saying that when they're like, I don't know, I'll give them up to 22. I'll give them to 22. If you're a girl, preferably a girl, guys, whatever, you guys can do it too. But if you're like a girl, up to like 22, and you want to go like, oh my god, it's so cute. If you want to do that, fine. Whatever. That's great. But once you're like fucking 40, and you just want to be like you Amber Lynn, you know, like, pink is so my color. I'm such a girly girl. I'm a girly pop. Guys, I love Barbie. If you're doing that, especially over 22, especially with 33, especially when you're fucking 40, I have issues.
Shrimp. These noodles slap though.
Oh, bro, it's like hot diggity, and I was like, yo, that's lit, no cap. For real, for real. I hate anytime she tries to do, like, young lingo. It's so fucking cringe. Or when she stares into my soul whilst eating noodles. That's also fucking weird.
Anyway. I'm still waiting on my Temu. Like, I ordered last week.
The car, it's parked outside, bro. What are you talking about? I love when she, like, is unironically talking about her day. It is, like, I went to the pet shop. Do you not see the bags of cat food behind me that are unopened still? Do you not see them? That are carefully positioned there, like my YouTuber plaque, to try and pretend to you guys that I'm a good pet owner. How about you buy a cat brush and you put it there as well? Because I haven't seen a cat brush in your entire house, like, I think, ever, honestly. And then, that's it. All she has after that is to go like, the shrimp in this. That's it. That's her. She's told you about her day already.
But after like 10 days, if your order's not here, they give you like compensation.
Wow, sure. But like, you're hoping for compensation from a place that sells like, do you want this hat? Only 1 pennies. You know, that kind of shit. You want compensation. You don't want 10% off your order. Do you want 1p back?
Not much, but
yeah, because it doesn't cost much. It's
I hope it's not
Temu.
like an AliExpress type of deal where it takes forever. But I don't think so.
I thought she had ordered from Temu before, hasn't she? Isn't that what she got the car from?
I've never ordered from Temu.
Really? I don't know if I believe
I'm gonna
you.
try their stuff out. If it's super cheap and crappy.
Well, it is. Why are we like... Because, okay, I remember when Temu got like super popular a year ago and everyone in the entire world immediately is like, it's just the new Wish. It's super cheap, rip-off shite. You know, they're not selling you shoes for 15p because they're good shoes, you know? It's all cheap rip-off shit. It's uses slave labor. All the stuff everyone knew about Temu. I remember when Amber Lynn did that and everyone shit all over her for it because everyone's like, bro, it's like slave labor. What, like, genuinely, what are you doing? I love Foodie. It's so behind on trends. A full year later, after people stopped caring about Temu hauls and all, she's like, I'm gonna do a Temu haul. Bro, why do you suck at everything?
That'll be the last order. But like, I just wanted a swimsuit, but I ended up ordering like a bunch of things. It's hard not to. It's like Amazon, they recommend things. I need a fork.
Noodles just taste so much better with chopsticks. I'm so cultured. I need a fork. Never change, Foodie.
I need to shovel it in faster.
I realize she does these things because she thinks I look so. Oh, I'm so quirky. I'm taking fat and I need to eat faster. It's like, I don't know. Okay, you do, go for it. Like I have no qualms with you doing that. You can eat honestly as much as you want, as fast as you want. I just don't care. It doesn't affect me if you suddenly die. You know, work away. You're the only one you're hurting by doing this. So I don't know. Work away, kid.
Juice. You get so excited when I eat something.
Wait, no. Where are you pretending the cat is today? Because stupidly, when she turned around, you know, because she keeps like looking over here and acting like her cat's sitting there. Stupidly, you know, the other time where I'm not showing because I really don't like to show you any pictures of her cat because it does look in terrible state. She showed that the cat's is a wee perch over behind here that the cat sits. So every time she looks over there, she is just pretending the cat is there.
Something she comes up here and.
Weird. We've only seen it once. Out of the last 3 mukbangs that we reviewed, where you made such a big point for like, I don't know, a total of an hour's worth of content in the last 2 mukbangs and so far in this one, we were only able to see about 30 seconds your cat being near you.
Anyway, we do have a dilemma.
Is it your high blood sugar? Your rotting toes? Your imminent death? What is the dilemma? You're broke, you can't afford your next visa. What is it? Like, tell me. I'm here for it.
Which movie to go see? Next week.
Can you only afford to go and see one? not to, you know, sound incredibly middle class with my flexes, like, but can you only afford to go and see one movie? Like, I'm sorry, it's not that expensive. You've also made like Kuwait seem like its cost of living is incredibly low compared to the evil decadent West. You don't work. Salah apparently owns the company and literally never is there. So, like, why can't you go and see every movie you want to see? Why don't you go there one day and marathon every single movie in a row? Like, you have all the free time in the world.
There's 3 movies at the movie theater I want to see. There's one Salah wants to see.
Wow. Then maybe go and see that one. Because it's one you both want to see. And then for the other 2, you can go by yourself because you're a strong, independent woman. So go and see the other 2 by yourself, because, you know, you're free. You can leave the apartment anytime you want by yourself. You don't need him to be your carer. So go and see those 2 by yourself, and then go see the other one with him. There you go.
And that one is A Quiet Place. I think it's like day 1.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that was in cinemas. God, I was going to watch that. I was going to do a review of it on my main channel. I've wanted to talk about the Quiet Place movies for a long time, because I remember when it was like an awkward kind of like first-ish date. And it was like, you go and watch the first one, and you very quickly realize that it's dog shit, and because so often it's quiet, you're just kind of sitting there awkwardly quiet. And if you ever then watch it at home, you're like, this does not work in any way when you're at home, because it's only interesting when you're sitting there in like and it has to be like a full cinema of people in silence. If anyone talks, it's terrible. Number 2, I watched at home, and it was just genuinely the worst thing ever. None of it made sense. None of the first one made sense either. And the third one, I'm assuming doesn't make sense, because I think they're called like the Angels of Death or Death Angels or something like that, the aliens that come down. And they genuinely do not make sense. So I always wanted to do like a deep dive reaction, like review to like all 3 of the movies and kind of break them down a wee bit. But I am well known for planning stuff like that, including sometimes working on things for like 20 hours and then just ditching the entire project because, I don't know, that's just me. I kind of enjoy like the squeeze more than the juice, to use an analogy I used earlier on. I kind of like the progress in like working out something and getting projects set up and organized and all, more so than I do actually making the project in the end.
We both want to see that.
Why? It's shit. Can't you say why?
But I really want to see Longlegs. Okay.
Am I still in frame? Yep, the camera, weirdly, it hasn't moved. Okay, why do you want to see Longlegs? Tell me. Why do you both want to see Quiet Place? See the way like she mentioned Quiet Place and all the cup, I was immediately able to like just discuss like my thoughts on it, my issues with it, everything like that, just very quickly. You know, like I don't want to. This is not a review of Quiet Place, so I didn't want to go too in depth. But I can very quickly tell you with a bit of passion and my interest in it and my history with it. Well, she's like, I don't want to see it. Sarah does too, so I'm gonna go and see it and have popcorn. It's like. Okay? Like, you act like you're a foodie. You can't describe food. You act like you're a movie expert. I think at one point she calls herself a movie expert. And that's it. She can't say anything about the movie. She can't say why she likes it, why she's interested. She's like, it's a horror movie and I like it. Okay? So okay. But she really wants to see Longlegs. So why do you want to see Longlegs? Fantastic start. I agree. I agree with your summary of the movie. Why does she keep squinting? We're still here. Genuinely, I think she's so stupid. She keeps checking to see if there's chat. I'm unironically, because she is so lonely. She keeps checking to see if there's chat, because that's all she has in the world for friends. I'm wondering how long it'll be before she just only does mukbangs on camera, or only does live streams again. I'm still waiting for, like, there to be no more videos. Like, I don't get what the point of the videos are compared to her live streams. I've never watched one of her live streams live without, like, ad block, so I'm not sure. Is she one of those awful people that has adverts in their live streams, you know, as they're going live? Because I hate that. If there's nothing more that made me click off and thumbs down a video, then firstly, if you've got like a 10-minute intro before you start your live stream, or secondly, if you're one of those people I'm watching your live stream and suddenly there's like an ad break and I'm like, it's a live stream. I'm about to miss 40 seconds of what you're saying. I'm not, no?
Anyway.
Wow. God. I think we should all watch Long Legs. I'm convinced. It actually, Oscars already happened this year, have they? Okay, well, Oscars next year. Long Legs, because, and anyway. Look at my cola!
If you guys have seen those movies and can suggest anything, go for it.
Can suggest what? Like, for Long Legs, wear a nappy? Like, what's the suggestions? You give me 2 movies, both of which you want to see. How can I suggest anything? Oh, well, at the 1 hour and 11 minute and 12 second mark, turn your head sharply to the right and you'll see the Dagger Man coming at you. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I turned my head so quickly there that my headphones did fly off and I had to catch them, so I'm not sure you guys heard that. What's the suggestion meant to be? You want to go see a movie in cinema? It's like, okay, make sure you book a ticket. Like, what?
Hi.
She's looking in the wrong place. She's looking in the wrong place again for the cat.
I got Harry this new toy.
Oh my, bro, I do not care about the fucking hamster, bro.
That you hang on the side of the cage. It's like has chew toy things.
Wow.
In tears. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to put it up. And he's already like nibbling on it and
I honestly thought that was the sentence finish. You know how often she just kind of abandoned sentences mid-word? Like, I thought that was like, I was trying to put it up. It's like, but it's too hard and I'm dumb. Like, I'm sorry. The whole I'm such a good pet owner, because guys, I bought an animal a toy. I'm so nice. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just forget your Kittler now.
Grabbing at it. I'm like, Howie, just wait.
I'm like, Howie, just wait, because I'm so irresponsible. I can't even control a hamster.
It's really amazing how much you can love.
Can this be one of the sentences you abandon because you actually don't love anything but yourself? And it's gonna be really embarrassing that your attempt at having a nice personality is you're like, occasionally I'm nice to my animals-ish sometimes. But of course, I've never actually show you them with the toys or anything like that. I just say that I am.
There's something so small. So much love for something so small, you know?
Howie's not even that small. You're just huge. I'm gonna go with that argument. Howie's a perfectly normal, average-sized hamster. You just make him look extra small.
It's like, how?
It's like, how? Well, Foodie Beauty learns about emotions.
But, yeah.
There was 3 bites before we got to that, but...
Yeah.
But, yeah. Much. Remember, this is the woman who, like, she has nothing. She has no, like, attractive qualities whatsoever. And I do mean, like, physically, mentally, emotionally. I mean, everything. But she's the woman who's like, well, yes, I might be a little tiny bit chubby, guys, but I'm really fun, and I'm really quirky, and I'm really funny, and caring, and loving. You know, it's like, okay, tell me a story about yourself. Hey, I got a hamster toy. And, yeah. That's it. That's it. Explain your day to me, Foodie. I got a hamster toy. Wow. God, I'm so jealous. I wish I had your life.
But I don't really have a life, so.
Yeah, we know. That was weirdly fitting to what I just said. But yeah, you literally don't have a life. It's so weird you keep trying to dunk on everyone and claim that you are like so incredible and everyone's so jealous of you and you've done more in 6 months than most people have done in their entire life when you haven't done anything. Like, I'm sorry, this isn't impressive. It's like if I suddenly said to you guys, do you know what? Actually, I'm lying. I don't live in Northern Ireland. I actually live in Dubai, but I don't leave the house and I have never met my neighbors. Yeah. It's like, you might as well just be living in Northern Ireland then.
Not much to talk about.
Yeah. Then why are you doing these chatty mukbangs? Why do them when you actually have nothing, when you have no life? I can realize it is just fetish material, but like, why try and pretend that they're chatty mukbangs and it's all about your personality and you're the star of the show because you have so much personality when you can't think of anything to even say apart from donuts?
Like, when I used to go, and it's like kind of a one-sided conversation, but I guess when I used to go out for dinner with my friends.
Yeah, sure, bro. Sure, bro. I honestly think she was about. I was waiting for the conversation to be between her and Howie.
My in real life friends.
Sure. That's how I have to describe them.
Like, we used to go out to dinner.
I had friends. You know, people who have actual real friends. They have to say it like that. I had friends. Actual like real people friends.
All the time, like a few times a week.
Oh yeah, all the time, guys. Like so often. I'm like really popular. Prove it. Like like genuinely prove it. You have nothing. Even when you used to show friends on your YouTube channel, it was one person over and over again, once every dozen or so videos.
And we would talk. I guess we would gossip and complain about people at work. We didn't work together, but.
Every time she talks about talking to anyone in her past life, back when she was an actual professional, every single conversation she has ever brought up is complaining about her coworkers. No wonder you didn't have friends. No wonder no one likes you. All you do is complain about other people because for some reason you have yourself on a pedestal above them, even though you're like, I don't know, attractive-wise a 1 out of 10, personality-wise, like, I don't know, a 2 out of 10.
Well, yeah. It doesn't matter because if you work in an office, there's always office drama. You know?
No, not really.
I don't know if you guys have office.
I think if you're the type of person who claims that there's always drama, it's probably because you're the drama. If you think that there's always drama everywhere, you are the drama.
Drama, but I'm guessing you probably do. Or workplace drama. These noodles are good.
I don't know if it's because of this ridiculous table she needs, like to hide her additional food under her cheese board and everything like that she's got hiding under there. But why is she like cupping the plate and pulling it towards her? It's like, I don't know, it's, in my mind, it's like a movie where they've just gone to a prison planet and they've found someone who's been stranded there for 20 years and they give him a piece of cake for the first time and he runs out the corner and is eating his cake in the corner. That's just my mental image of this. It's like, why are you so protective of your food? The camera's not going to take your food. I can't actually reach through the screen and try and borrow some of that food.
I like getting, if I have a choice between noodles and rice, I always get the noodles. You guys? What?
I don't believe you. Like, I don't know why you're making that claim when we know you literally drown yourself in rice. Is it just because everyone laughs at you because the amount of rice you eat? So, like, actually, I like noodles more.
What about you guys? Anyway. Yeah, we should talk about... complain about people at work.
Anything else? Did you talk about your hopes, your dreams, your holidays, fun things you were doing, hobbies that you had? No, dude. It was just complaining about people. Cool. I'm sorry, she has like, I don't know, stick figures, voodoo doll friends or something like that. I don't believe these are real people she's going home and talking to. She's talking to Mr. Teddington in her bedroom or something like that about how her boss is a fucking bitch or something like that.
Whatever.
What? Instantly looks sad. Instantly looks sad. She tries to think of the last time she had a conversation with another human, and it was like, well, I remember 7 years ago. I had lots of totes for real friends, and we insulted people behind their backs. Yeah, that's it. That is the extent of my apparent friendships with people. Was we insulted people behind their backs. Yep.
And we used to go to this place that had like, it was like a sushi restaurant.
Oh, how could I forget the other totally real part of the story with her totally real friends, guys? Don't believe her for real, yo. Is apart from, well, we all met up and insulted people I didn't like behind their backs, like FFG. And the other thing she talks about is what food she was eating at the time. Because complaining about people and being miserable and eating are literally the only 2 points of her existence.
And it was all you can eat.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're 500
Off the
pounds.
menu.
I thought they meant the tables as well. No shit.
But they had other items. And one of them was called Thai basil shrimp.
We are at the point where she suddenly realized we are nearly finished with this food. So she has to start recalling previous foods that she has eaten now that she realizes her meal is coming to an end. But you're talking... she couldn't like talk about what her and her friends talked about, what they did together, anything like that. But she can remember the menu items.
It was so good. Anyways, guys, I ate that fast. I know.
Did you see her there squinting as she looked over? I often joke that she's looking over to see what the chat's saying because like she doesn't have a personality, so she needs people to like insert one into her. No, she was looking 100% to see what the timer was saying because yeah, she just stopped and in-depth discussed like what sushi she used to get from this restaurant and her preferred types of sushi, and she's able to name every ingredient in the sushi she ate in this restaurant with her friends 7 years ago. And you just think, like, bro, what the hell? Genuinely, you can't talk about anything your friends talked about. You can't think of any hobbies that you had or anything like that. But you can recall specifically what was in the sushi you ate 7 years ago at a lunch dinner one time. Damn.
I was so hungry. Like, we were out for a while. Yesterday too was really busy. I was so tired by the time we got home that I
literally don't believe. I'm sorry. I think if you left the house, you would have filmed it.
Just was like, we both crashed early, but I think the heat too. If you're out in the heat, wow, it's like sauna. You know how you get like sleepy in a sauna, kind of.
Yeah, but you recover once you get home and have a shower. Oh wait, you don't do that.
Oh. But yeah, the pet store. We did some vlogs there, so I'm like, I'm not gonna vlog there again. But I picked up a turtle, washed my hands.
Oh my god, if we're gonna describe, now we don't even get to see the boring pet food store vlog. Now she is describing, because well, I didn't bother filming it this time. I'll just tell you things that happened there. I was like, you're just proving to me that you didn't go. Because if you're willing to tell me in detail what you did, 100% you went back again. So we're just gonna skip this. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna skip to the end because... Yep, you just described in detail walking around the pet store, and I saw this animal, and then I saw this animal, and I saw this animal, then I thought that, all the animals we've already seen the last 7 times she went to a pet food store and filmed it. It was literally the same animals again. But, she's like Snow White now, I guess. I guess that's why she can now describe it to us as opposed to filming it, because if she filmed it, it just wouldn't happen like this. Because every time she walked her cage, the animals ran towards her because they sensed how lovely and amazing she was. So every time she went near her cage, the animals rushed to just head towards her because they wanted to be petted and touched by her because they love her so, so much, guys. And it's just like, bro, it's like if I suddenly just decided to kick up a reaction and go, okay, well, we're going to do this reaction to Chinese Craving Mukbang again, guys. However, for the first 10 minutes, you get to listen to me talk about me walking around Tesco's. Yeah, so see us walking down aisle 3. Aisle 3, not my favorite aisle. Aisle 4, that's where it starts getting a wee bit crazy. But aisle 3, household stuff. And you guys know how it is. You need a new pot, you need a new pan. Oh, God, boring. And then someone saw me and they're like, you're the handsomest man ever. And I'm not even going to keep going with that because it's just fucking stupid. That's literally it. She was just like walking around a pet food store describing it to us. And it's just like, we're at the point of immobility and unable to leave the house that you have to describe to me leaving the house. I can't even see it anymore. It can't even be filmed anymore. You have to tell me, oh, totes for real, guys. Believe me, I went out of the house, guys. And here's what I did. I walked 3 steps this direction, stopped, shitted myself, and fell over. So that's going to be it, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.